Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Prime Minister Netanyahu has just announced his government's moratorium on new settlement buildings. I think it's important to look at this issue in a broader context, particularly how it affects the situation on the ground and how it can contribute to a constructive negotiating process that will ultimately lead to an end to the conflict and to a two-state solution. It falls short of a full settlement freeze, but it is more than any Israeli government has done before and can help move toward agreement between the parties. As President Obama has said many times, we believe that a two-state solution to the conflict is the best way to realize the shared goal of Israelis and Palestinians to live in peace and security. It is also in the national security interest of the United States. It is urgently needed. The President knows that achieving this goal will be difficult, but he also has said that he will not waver in his persistent pursuit of a comprehensive peace in the Middle East. To be clear, the steps we have suggested to all parties, Israel, the Palestinians, and the Arab states, to improve the atmosphere for negotiations are not ends in themselves, and they certainly are not preconditions to negotiations. But they can make a valuable contribution toward achieving our goal of successful negotiations that result in a two-state solution. The steps announced today are the result of a unilateral decision by the government of Israel. This is not an agreement with the United States, nor is it an agreement with the Palestinians. The United States policy on settlements remains unaffected and unchanged. As the President has said, America does not accept the legitimacy of continued Israeli settlements. As to Jerusalem, United States policy remains unaffected and unchanged, as has been stated by every previous administration which addressed this issue. The status of Jerusalem and all other permanent status issues must be resolved by the parties through negotiations. The United States also disagrees with some Israeli actions in Jerusalem affecting Palestinians in areas such as housing, including the continuing pattern of evictions and demolitions of Palestinian homes. The United States has not accepted and disagrees with any unilateral action by either party which could have the effect of preempting negotiations. As we and others have said many times, the way to move forward is to enter negotiations without preconditions and reach agreements on the two-state solution. A Jewish state of Israel living side by side in peace and security with an independent, contiguous, and viable Palestinian state.